Even though he has not always been protected, he's always been a protector.
Broken people saw that signal and done what they thought they needed to do to the request that I was making, and they just chose improperly.
He never told me nothing. I knew nothing about it.
I feel like everyone in my family, in some form or way, has been fondled or molested or raped in some form or fashion.
I couldn't understand how God was in me because I was that.
Larry was tolerated versus celebrated.
There's a wrong way and right way to do everything, and Larry always seemed to choose the wrong way.
Yes, I was drugged and raped, and that happened when I was 17 years old. Misfits have an ability to stick out. But if the misfit accept that they absolutely cannot fit in, then they become someone with an X factor. Messy as hell. Although people that are in the church and doing ministry are supernaturally gifted and divinely touched from another world, they are also human.
Now that I'm saved, I'm gonna keep it cute.
All right. Business.
Really?
Absolutely.
What you gonna do?
My grandma.
Okay, first of all, Miss Evelyn is going to defend herself.
Kingdom.
Me too. I'm gonna record her and send it to HR.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Amen.
Kingdom.
Kingdom sound like a party to me. Be praise music. Come on.
If it's the praise, I might join
Ain't nothing
in.
like the Holy Ghost at 2 a.m.
I might join in.
Okay.
Stay connected to Larry Reid Live. Take a moment and like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube page and hit the bell. Text Larry Reid Live to 33222. That's the words Larry Reid Live, no spaces, to 33222. And get notified when we go live. Become a member of Patreon. Log on to patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Sign up, then download the Patreon app and turn on your notifications. Get connected today.
We're about to have a conversation. All right, my name is Larry D. Reid, and I'm the host of Larry Reid Live, your absolute most favorite digital entertainment news and talk show that is out here on these social media streets. My name is Larry D. Reid. Did I already say that? I think I already said my name. Did I already say my name? Lord, I'm going to say my name, say my name. Kendall, what's the words? I know you're a Beyonce fan. Say my name, say my name.
It's say my name, when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you.
When no one is around you, say, baby, Well, what? What you say? Say my. Let me do this part. Just feed me the words. Say my name. Say my name.
When no one is around you.
When no one is around you.
Say, baby, I love you.
Say, baby, I love you. You've been playing games.
Something like that.
You've been playing games. Put the words in the chat. Say my name. Let me sing it the way I know I'm from the church. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name, 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 yeah. Say my name, say my name, say my name, say my name. Hallelujah. What's that name? Bless that wonderful name of Jesus. Oh, bless that wonderful name. All right. That's the church boy in me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's the church boy in me. I'm so sorry. When I think of the goodness of Jesus and all that he's done for me, my soul, it cries out. Ah! What? This is not how this is supposed to go. Let me get back in the proper mode. If you want to know whenever I'm live, look at the bottom of your screen. Only thing you got to do is text the word Larry Reid live with no spaces to this number, 33222. And whenever you do that, I will be able to text you right before I go live. I want to know how you guys are doing down there in the chat. Click the comments so I can see. I want to know how you guys are doing over there. Click at the top right corner, comments. I already see how this is gonna go. Cause we're using a different platform. So the helper Ida is gonna be struggling. But I want you to tell Naughty Dotty and every done body that Larry Reid Live is on, and we will be talking to. I've been saying Dr. Tarsha Howard, but in the quick pre-interview, I found out that is not her proper title. I want everybody in the chat to type Prophet Tarsha Howard. Even those of you that don't like these titles in church or whatever, whenever somebody tell you they are whatever they are, respect them as they are. What you mean by that? At least give them the courtesy of identifying them the way that they would like to be identified, no matter what the hell you thinking or believe. And so she says that she's a prophet, so we are going to be respecting that. Prophet Tarsha Howard. Now, if you want to follow her on social media, let me go ahead and give you her social media information. Tarsha, I can't see you no more in the green room. I don't see your video. No, what's on. Okay, make sure you're there. Her name is Prophet Tarsha Howard, and her social media is Tarsha Global, @ on IG, Tarsha Global. And I am very interested in hearing from her side what happened. Let me tell you why. Number darn one, I think you can take that off right now. Now, camera, it's covering all up my chest and everything. The ladies ain't got nothing to lust at, and some of the men folk, y'all see them bouncing. That's titties, man meat that moves. If it don't move, that means it hang, and that's not sexy. But anyway. So let me tell you why I'm so interested in speaking with her. Because Bishop Lamar Whitehead, Lamore, I mean, it's spelled all different kind of ways, but I call him Lamore. Bishop Lamore lie. And because he lie, and I've actually experienced him lying on me, I can't really take what he's saying as 100%. So there's always this question mark. I did believe that he was robbed. I mean, there was no evidence saying that it was set up, except for that just the way it looked. And maybe some of you had a gut feeling. I didn't have a gut feeling that it was a lie. So that's why I never said that I thought that his robbery was a setup or not real. However, I did make jokes around the robbery, which offended him. So I apologized. And then he apologized to me from calling me ugly and the F word, which is a gay slur. And life went on. But that didn't stop either one of us from saying what we think about each other. I just happened to be the one that refused to lie on him. But he likes to lie on me. The two lies have been, number one, that I was calling the FBI on him. Absolutely, positively not true. Actually, I'm thinking of other lies that he said, that I was using his name for clout to build my platform. I am the clout. Nobody knew your blackness. So that's a whole entire lie. And then the third lie that he told was, I sent Prophet Tarsha Howard, and I think the other woman goes online by Killer, because I called into King Jive show yesterday and she was up there. She's the one that actually videotaped Bishop Lamore being arrested. I did not know either one of these ladies prior. And when I called into King Jobs, you heard out her mouth say, she said, I have been reaching out to you for years. You always ignore me. I email you. I'm like, I did not know. I'm sorry. I get so many emails a day. I did not know. So out of her mouth, she is very darn fine that she and I have not spoke at all or had any relationship. I'm going to ask Prophet Tarsha Howard, have we ever had a conversation before all this fiasco? And if we knew each other? Now, at that point, once again, we would have disproved another lie that Bishop Lamore has told on this platform. Because we don't be doing that kind of bull over here. There's 4,265 of you watching me between Facebook and YouTube combined, but only 202 of you got the right spirit. What you mean? Y'all hit like. I ain't asked y'all for $8.88 like I normally do when I come live, which at this point, every time you see me pop up, you really should just go straight to your favorite way to donate to the MBN network that sponsors Larry Reid Live, because you know that all of this ain't running free. It's not free. It costs for me to sit here. It costs for him to sit there. Everything you see is costing. There are 14 of us. All right. I think we are ready to get into the conversation. Southern-lutely. And I am excited to be able to dispel this lie and to find out what happened, because what we are hearing in the media spoken by Lamore is that aside from them being sent by me and King Giles, which is totally a lie, he is also saying that she was trespassing, which is the reason why after he was arrested, but before he got the booking, I guess he done a lot of talking and made them believe that Prophet Tarsha Howard was trespassing, when I heard, and we're going to find out from her, that that's not true, that she visited, was set down by the ushers and done the regular church visit thing. But if a pastor wants to say you're trespassing, I want y'all to know, especially if you got a good relationship with the police in the area, they will come pick you up and take you right on up at that church, and they can charge you. So trespassing, I think, some kind of disruptive behavior. So we're going to find all out about that. Take a moment right now. I need everybody to hit like so that this can go just as far as the lie has gone. So take a moment and hit like, copy the link to the live, send it to everybody you know so that they can be well aware of her words and her interview. There are 4,645 of you watching now, and only 421 of you have pressed like on Facebook and YouTube. All right, I need for y'all to do a little bit better. If you love the platform and you're glad to be able to hear from her, I need for you right now to hit like. And the number is rising now. Thank you. Click like, more. I ain't gonna bring it on till 1,000 of you hit like. How about that? That's what I'm gonna do. So let me find something to talk about while y'all do what the hell I asked y'all to do. What is that? Is what? I don't know. Look. You look and see. You better tell when it come, and it come. He'll do that. Let me see if he texts me about it first. So let me find something to talk about while y'all do that, cause there ain't no need. Put the screen back up. I can see. Cause there ain't no need to be bring. Okay, y'all working now. 584 have done hit like. Keep on hitting the like. When we get to 1,604, 400 more of you need to hit like on Facebook and YouTube. When you do that, then I'm going to bring her over, cause we need this truth. Well, her truth. Let me say that. Let me not be biased. Her truth. We need to make it go just as far as the lie went. Okay. All right. All of the monitors there on Juice Radio Talk Show sit on YouTube. I clicked my light 4 hours ago. I'm so sorry. It took me a little while. I was trying to do some things. Okay, we're at 758. We need 342 of you more to hit the like. We're at 774. Ain't that what I said? We're at 774. All right, we need 310 of you. We're at 790. No. 210? No. Oh, yeah, I'm doing the numbers wrong. We're almost there. I do that sometimes. We almost there. 847 of you have hit like. We need 1,000 before we bring her on, and she's already in the green room. And I want you to send this to everybody so that they can hear her version of what has happened. All right. Hold on, somebody come. It's 9:13. You got a few. I'm alive. Who's this? Hello? Hello? Yes. Mm-hmm. I didn't let everybody get close to me to coach, so I remember exactly who you are. Yeah, that was the word of the Lord. It always come true. What year was that I prophesied that to you? They 940 of you. Yeah, I coached you in 2019. Yeah. Yeah, it was a federal case. Well, let me I'm live right now. Thank you for letting me know the prophecy came to pass. But I'll call you back and let you know, because when you was talking, my gift was opening up, saying something else. So I'll tell you what that is. But let me go. I'll call you back. All right. All right. That's somebody I coached. I ain't heard from 2019, but they had my real number coach. I coached her for like 8 months. All right. We at 9:54. How much more that need? Y'all need to come on with the likes before I bring her on. Come on now. Come on. See what now? All right. According to Kendall, how many more?
43 more likes.
43 more likes, and then we're gonna bring her on. Y'all better talk to each other and say, what you doing watching and you ain't hit like? You can hit the darn like. It ain't even costing you a whole lot of money. Just move your thumb. 22 more people, and then we're gonna move ahead on. 5,283 of you watching between YouTube and Facebook.
2.
Now that they fussing, Dimple says, stop acting like y'all scared to hit like. Y'all pastors watching too. Hit like. Right, yeah, we can't see who hit like. Then again, maybe you can, but I don't know how to do it. We got it. All right, we got it. All right, hand claps in the chat. Hand claps in the chat. 1,060 people have hit like out of the 5,337 that's watching between Facebook and YouTube. Believe it or not, you guys, that's very good to get 1,000 likes with this many people on, because really there's supposed to be like 20% participation. All right. So with no further delay, you got to remove the overlay. It's time to bring on Prophet Tarsha Howard, who was assaulted, and that's my wording that I'm choosing to use is what I think, was assaulted by Bishop Lamore. What's the last name? Whitehead. You see how much man don't live in my, don't live in my head. It's just a story. It ain't nothing personal. All right, round of applause for her. She comes in. And hello, how are you?
Hi, Larry. I'm doing good.
Great. Okay, I want to make sure that everybody can hear you because I can't control your volume on this end.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well.
Okay.
I'll make sure everybody else can hear you. All right, they can hear you and you are coming through. All right. First of all, I want to apologize for, you can bring the background in whenever it gets emailed. I want to apologize for one thing, because I think everybody repeated me when I started to call you Dr. Tarsha Howard. It was a mutual friend that we have that I did not know we had, because I didn't know you prior, that told me your name was Dr. Tarsha Howard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but your proper name is, I would call their name, but I don't know if they want us to remain incognito or not. But your proper name is, and proper title is prophet. It's
Yes.
prophet. Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
so make sure. Huh? It's not showing up for you? Okay, hold on just for a minute, prophet. Let me get the right background in before we get started. All right. Let me see. He said he just sent it over, but I ain't got it. Let's see. Well, I hate when stuff takes forever. I'm sorry, prophet. So in your, where you got ordained at, they don't use prophetess.
Yes, prophetess.
Oh, okay. All right. So, all right, cool. But in my church, when I ordained prophets, everybody was prophet, whether you were female or male, because they didn't see prophetess in the Bible. That's something somebody made up. So I call even the female ones prophet. Okay, let me see. It's still not coming through for me. Okay, you gonna do it right now? All right. All right, so those of you that are coming into the live, go ahead and continue to hit like. We're just waiting for our background to show up, because I am the way that I am. I don't like doing nothing and it's half cocked. So I'm just waiting for the background to be put in so I feel like that I can move forward. But I will like for you to tell us where your proper title, your proper name. Maybe you want to shout out your pastor, your home church, and just let us know who you are.
Well, first of all, my name is Prophetess Tarsha Howard. I am from Brooklyn, New York, and my home church is Zoe Ministries.
Wait a minute. I didn't expect you to say that. So you mean to tell me that my spiritual father and mentor is your pastor?
Yes.
Oh my God. Now they're really going to think that this was set up. But I had no way of knowing that. I just found out right here in this moment. However, I was told by the person that gave me your name and used the title doctor that you were in the room in June of 2021 when I hosted the event.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. So let's establish this. Prophetess Tarsha Howard, have you and I had a conversation prior to today?
No.
Did I ask you, or King Jives, I can ask on his behalf, ask you to go and visit Bishop Lamar Whitehead's church?
No, you both did not.
Okay. All right. Just want to establish that first. And I have another question that I would like to ask you as well. He's going to have to put that at the top because you can't, you have to put the other thing, you got one background, you can't overlay it. Yeah, so tell him that. All right, bring the video back so I can get to talking. Tell us what happened. Okay. The part that we did not see that was not in the video, tell us what happened.
Yes, and I want to clear some things up. Number one.
Somebody tried to call her, she'll be back.
Oh my God.
Okay, you're back now.
Okay, this is my first, last, and only video interview on this matter, and I have retained legal counsel. And so with that being said, I don't know what the other party has been speaking of over the last 24 hours. I'm getting text of certain lies that are being told through press conferences, and I want to clear those up right now. Number one, Larry and Jives did not send me over there. I am an author and I am writing a book. And the purpose of my book is I am using case studies for research. And I've been researching various denominations within our community. And the book is about the impact of charismatic leadership within the African American community. And so with that being said, this particular person became sort of an interest during the incident that happened back in July. And this became one of my case studies. Watching it online, I decided I want to go and actually see and be in the atmosphere to get a better idea of how this ministry runs in person. Because when you watch things online, it's a different atmosphere than when you actually go there in person. Number two, when I got to this ministry, another lie that is being told is that I was trespassing. I was not trespassing. As anyone knows who's been in church, when you get to the door, there are ushers. They took my temperature with the portable thermometer on my wrist to check my temperature for COVID precautions, smiled very nicely at me, and said, "Okay, let me usher you to your seat." They ushered me to my seat and I sat down. Another lie that I hear within the last few hours is that I apologized. I did not apologize because I was the one that was assaulted. Another lie that I've heard recently is that I charged after his wife. That is a lie. I did not charge after anyone's wife. I came there in peace. So at the end of the day, what's happening now from what I'm seeing, because I'm not going to mention this person's name, there's now a narrative that's being spun around that matches a narrative for his benefit, which is a total lie. And so the lie that I would charge towards a woman and a baby, I am a mother. I would not do that. And at the end of the day, this man, who's supposed to be a bishop in the Lord's church, called me up and ushered me up to the front. And once I got up there, I began to speak in my heavenly language. And I don't know what happened, but that's when it went left. I was praying in my heavenly language. And next thing I know, I was being grabbed behind my hair and drug out in the videos that everyone is seeing online. I have a long scratch on my neck. And the thing that I want to let everyone know is that there's another narrative going around that I purposely went there to start some type of trouble. I'm not on that type of time. And so we as people of God have to really start realizing our purpose in the kingdom. And so when I was there for the purpose of me receiving content and doing research as well. And so I want to clear that up for all of the people. And let me just say something else. All of these men that are in my DM co-signing this behavior, it makes me wonder your respect and level for women. There is no reason that any man, let me tell you something. I never in my life had a man put his hands on me until Sunday.
Wow.
And so, and where did it happen? It happened in a church.
Right.
And this is why we have a demographic of people right now saying, this is why I don't go to church.
Yeah. Well, this is the reason why that I dedicated this platform to give voice to the LGBTQAI plus community and women, particularly Black women and children, whenever I'm discussing any of the stories that come out about the church, because these three groups of people have been abused in the church. And I hate to say this, but LGBTQAI plus children and Black women are not safe in church. And let me say this. I'm not talking about all churches, but this needs to be the narrative and the truth that all of those three groups need to embrace. So when they go, they are guarded and watching, because I have watched it play out over and over and over again. I cannot believe the people that will excuse a Black man putting his Black hand on a Black woman. I cannot understand it. It makes no sense to me. I have a Black mom. I have two Black sisters. I have two Black daughters, and I had a Black wife of 18 years. I do not understand that. No part of me can understand that. I don't understand that. I understand how people can look at the video, and I want you to give us answer for this, and see you come up, because there was two videos. I posted a second version yesterday. And you walking up, and it looks like, because you're walking in the direction of where his wife and baby was, it looks like you were trying to tell us something. But you're saying, and going on record saying, that he called you up, which I want to know why.
That's
what you presume there's a reason why. Say it again.
I would like to know that as well.
Okay. So he calls you up for some reason you don't even know. And when you were approaching, you began to speak in tongues.
Yes.
Now, I don't know if you have the gift of interpretation of tongues, but do you know the message that the Spirit had in that utterance?
Yes.
What was that?
Oh, my people, I have come into this place and into this hour. I have given my word to my prophet, and I have come to set order, to set order, to set order, to set order.
Okay, so, all right. Now, for those of you that are outside the Christian faith and do not understand the operation of the prophetic gift or the office of the prophet, when we begin to speak in tongues, our scriptures tell us that mysterious things are happening, messages and things are being downloaded from Father God into our spirit that may show up in our sleep later, may show up in our life later, and give us the message that is in that communication. And our private time, when we pray in tongues, we are praying with supernatural ability to know what we do not know and address what we do not know to be addressed when we're praying in tongues. So she just gave us a decode of the tongues that we heard her speaking while she was walking up front. We also heard bop, 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 my bop coming from the bishop, who began to speak in tongues as well. So now that you said that, what we saw was in the spirit a collision of light and darkness.
Yes, and that's what was going on in the spiritual realm. It was something blocking what was coming out of my mouth. But the Holy Spirit overrode it, and what happened was I ended up getting choked.
You know what? I know a lot of you don't understand it, because I've seen this happen before. And that's exactly what happened. When it got overrode, God superimposed on that energy. Then what happened is him, and this is because I believe that Bishop Lamore Whitehead lacks impulse control. I don't really believe people, I believe patterns. When he called into my life, impulse control, he had none. When he was on with D.L. Hughley, impulse control, he had none. Whenever he is called on the carpet, it looks as though anger is the first, rage is the first response to whatever he is being called out on, confronted with, or the situation, and he goes into this thing. So with that, I believe your story, and this is really what I said in my caption when I posted it. I said it looks like a woman was speaking in tongues, and he did not like this utterance, and he just wanted her out. So he actually rejected. Now, if you a Zoe member, I'm inclined to believe you're sure no prophet and trained. So he rejected a prophetic word because it was not a fit for his agenda, because God was calling for order, and he wants to remain in disorder and disruption. Now, you're pulled out of the church.
Yes, without my shoes, and my wallet flew somewhere. I was concerned about my wallet more than my shoes, because my wallet had certain things in there that it was replaceable, but it would take me a while to replace it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Holy Spirit was like, forget the wallet. You know, you have to focus on calming down.
Yeah.
So I was out of the church with no shoes on, and my neck bleeding from this long scratch that occurred.
Wow. And see, that was interesting to me. Do you think that the officers arrested him because of that scar?
You know, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why that transpired the way it did. They took pictures of it, and I was actually surprised that they arrested him and also myself.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Okay.
We knew he got arrested, but there was no paperwork coming up online. And now what I have found out is that he was doing a whole lot of talking, and it's possible or alleged that his lawyer got involved, and they did not book him.
Okay.
So, but they came back later, or did they do it at the same time and arrested you?
It was simultaneous. And I don't want to speak too much because now I've retained a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will say is that I did see him at the precinct when I was there. Okay. I don't know what happened to him after I was there.
Let me get clear. I want to get a proper visual. So you and him both saw each other at the police station, and you were both in handcuffs?
Yes.
Okay. He did not go to booking, which is what I heard, but you did. What was the charge?
For me?
Yes.
Trespassing, and a charge that the judge said he has never heard of, and he's been a judge for 22 years, and it's called disrupting a religious service or funeral.
Wow.
So.
Wow. Now, how are you feeling?
I'm coming back down out of the spirit. I'm feeling like I'm feeling peace. I feel peace right now, honestly. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not going to continue with this person's name in my mouth, because I also feel like whatever assignment I had is done. And so I'm going to let the court system deal with him, because what I'm noticing as well, there is a lot of spiritual maturity that has to be done in this individual, because I'm going to move on to what God has called me to do. And I'm going to fight my battle in two places, which is going to be, number one, the court of heaven and the court of law on earth.
I love that. I love that.
And so while he's posting my arrest record and still trying to persuade his audience that I am a bad person, I'm going to hold my peace, and I'm going to let the Lord fight my battle, because I already have angels on assignment that are working this out in my favor. And so when you have someone who lacks spiritual immaturity, who lacks
spiritual maturity,
and does not understand the realm of intercession, this is why you have these sudden outbursts, because when you are an intercessor and you're in prayer constantly, that also subjects your flesh from reacting to things that will cause you to act out of character.
Yeah. There are 7,862 people watching us between YouTube and Facebook. I want you right now, I know what you've already said, you may want to repeat. I want you to say exactly what you want them to know, all almost 8,000 people watching.
Well, what I want everyone to know is whatever this person, because I will not mention his name, because I've already mentioned that this will be my first, last, and only interview about this topic, because we have bigger fish to fry in the kingdom. I want everyone to know that I did not go there to cause anyone any harm. I did not go there to attack his wife. And I did not go there to disrupt a religious service.
Got it. One last thing that came to my mind before I let you go, and thank you so much for giving us this privilege for this exclusive interview. Did you know the wife, or were you in a real estate class prior to this happening?
And yes, I will openly talk about that. So how I even came to the knowledge of this man, this individual, I was actually led to his wife's daily prayer call that she has every day at 8 o'clock. I was someone sent me the link one day and I started tuning in. And around that time, I found out that this man was her husband. And it was because I actually liked the wife and I liked her lives that I started even entertaining him. Because by way of the Spirit, I was discerning that there's certain things that are lacking, but I, always pray for people that the Lord will meet them on their way. Anyway, during that time, I also went to the Whitehead, a conference. And my very first time meeting this man was at his wife's conference. I walked over, I said hello to him, because these are people that at that point I was only seeing them on social media. And when I walked over to him to greet him, right away, his spirit was off. He told me that my face was greasy. And so I was like, okay, I'm not going to engage you anymore. I felt like there was also a mean spirit there. So my first impression of him was not a nice person. And so some people would say, well, why would you even sign up for the real estate class? Once again, I don't just throw people to the side right away. I was following his wife and I said, okay, I'll sign up for the class. I wanted to see if whatever he was offering in the class was something maybe that I didn't know, because I was also looking to invest in real estate. To make a long story short, I did not stay in the real estate class very long, because I came to the understanding that everything that he was teaching, I could go and buy the book Real Estate for Dummies and learn it on my own, because it wasn't really any strategies that you can't Google or find on YouTube. And second of all, the Lord was like, you're already in an atmosphere where you're getting the proper spiritual consciousness for wealth, which is the ministry that I'm in. So this is antithesis, or whatever you want to call it, anti against what I'm trying to learn. And then the fourth reason why I got out of there was because when they started asking for social security numbers. And so I said, well, being you have a background and was charged for stealing people's identities, I left after the third class.
The hell?
Because I'm saying to myself, what do you need social security numbers for if this is not a real estate licensing course? Why do you need people's personal identification numbers? So I decided to keep it moving after that. And so that's what he's referring to. If he wants to bring up that real estate class, I have nothing to hide. Yes, I was in that class in 2020 of May.
Okay. See, man, thank you. Thank you for letting us know. It's very interesting to me, because that's around the same time period some of the other people are alleging that they were scammed. And I've talked to some of those people, so that's why my opinion is that he's a scammer and a liar. That don't mean I hate the man, but that's what I believe. And I also find it interesting, as greasy as his lips stay, he gonna say to you, your face greasy. You should say, like your lips, just like your lips. Oh my God. Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. And I'm not gonna make this go longer. I just wanted to get the facts. I want everybody to know, though, he is alleging that Arthur Miller is his father, who was beaten by like 16 police officers. I think I'm telling the story right. But a family member reached out to me, and they said that entire story is a lie. So I'm going to interview her later on today.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
That's going to be interesting.
It is, because we need to know. I mean, we don't know. This man just talk. And so we're going to find out.
Okay. Well, I look forward to seeing that.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tarsha.
Bye-bye, everybody.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, go to the brand and you know how to do it, the top. Yeah, bring that over. We know now. I want every last one of you guys to hit like and make sure you share with everybody. And if you enjoyed today's interview, the 8,000 of you that are watching, 8 is my number for the show. $8.88. Everybody hit it right now. Go, not that banner. Go to the brand and click that right there where it says donations. Right now. Click it. Jesus, lamb. This is the way that you can donate. On this is the only platform that I know of online that is a show that does commentary, to where what you donate is tax deductible. So if you are watching and let's suppose you want to get rid of $500,000, you need for it to be written off and give it to a 501c3 compliant entity. Yeah, the MBN network is the entity that is behind Larry Reid Live. Cash out, $ MBN network. Some of y'all rich want to do $88.88, $888. There's a lot of eights, because 8's the number of new beginning and transition. So make sure you take a moment right now. Screenshot that. That's the way you can always support this platform. All right. I'm out of here. Take care, and I'll be right back. Text Larry Reid Live with no spaces. Larry Reid Live with no spaces. Text it right now. I'm going to text you later on, and I'm going to tell you when I'm on with the daughter of Arthur Miller, the alleged father of Bishop Lamar Whitehead, because we're going to be talking to her. All right, see you later. Take care. Take us out of here. Bye.
Stay connected to Larry Reid Live. Take a moment and like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube page and hit the bell. Text Larry Reid Live to 33222. That's the words Larry Reid Live, no spaces, to 33222. And get notified when we go live. Become a member of Patreon. Log on to patreon.com/Larry Reid Live. Sign up, then download the Patreon app and turn on your notifications. Get connected today.
We're about to have a conversation.